Hello, this is Jim from Tech Buzz, and today we're delighted to bring you a first look at the all-new Pixel 3a. And the boxing is the same as the previous Pixel devices. Pretty simple. teampixel up on top, Google on the bottom, picture of the phone, and the same on the side. And underneath then your usual bits and pieces. And that's it. So let's get straight into it. And we pop off the box. And this is how it will be presented. So we'll pull out the phone first and see what else we get inside. So we get our books and stuff here, teampixel sticker, and our SIM tray removal. We get our USB-C cable, our adapter, and we get our plug. And pretty much the same standard affair as we've seen before, and that's it there. And no earbuds this time round, which is odd. Anyway, onto the phone. And there we go. Really nice at first feel, if you will. However, the build on this is not the same as the Pixel 3 XL. Now you can see here on the back we've got our camera set up, and we have our fingerprint sensor, and there is a little hump on it there, so it might be an issue for having it flat on the desk, but nonetheless that's it there. A lot of cameras are like that. Down to the bottom, we have got our USB-C port, and we have two speaker grills, so we have to see if they both work or if it's just a mono setup. Our SIM tray here. Up on top, we got a headphone jack and a mic, and on the side here we have our keys, and you can see there that they are raised. And that's pretty much what the device looks like there. It's got the same finish here as the last one though, with the two-tone colours. And this comes in several colours. It comes in white, this is just black. And this phone will be going on sale today on Vodafone and from the store. And you can get black, white or purplish, and black and white. So the phone is going to set you back around $349 for the 3A XL. Sorry, that's $449 for the 3A XL, and it's $349 for the Pixel 3A, which is this one here. And it will come from free. If you're going for the bigger one, you can get it on Red Standard from $149 per month, and it's exclusive to Vodafone. So what I'm going to do is put my information in, start it up, and I'll take a look at the UI and so on. We'll be back to you after the break. Hello, and this is Jim back with the Pixel 3a, and we just have it turned on, and we're going to give you a quick look at the UI and so on, and check out some things. So first of all, you can see here that we've got no notch. So Google were going to criticise for their notch on the last device, which is pretty big, but however, the notch was the thing. The notch is now gone. So onto the front of the device here, we've got a really nice screen and really good colour contrast here with an OLED display. And if we drop down the menu, we have our typical setup here, and this phone does come with night sight, so this is something that is excellent from Google and others trying to catch up on, and this device comes with it just to get that bit out of the way. So you've got your screen brightness here, and another thing, there it seems to be a bit brighter than the Pixel 3 XL, and that was a bit of a dimmer screen. And just before we go on, up on top we've got a speaker here. Down on the bottom we've got mono sound. We'll show you that in a minute, and we'll go through the rest of the settings here. So we have the usual setup here when we go down into our app section. So we've got Wi-Fi, mobile network, data, hotspot, airplane mode, and you've got advanced. So I'm just going to close this here. Connected devices. So you've got your Bluetooth connection preferences. You've got Android being MSC, cast, printing, Chromebook, receive files, and driving mode. So we're going to turn off NFC. Now we've got no wireless charging, so that's probably going to be a bit of a bummer for some people. Just going to turn the screen brightness down so you can see. So we're going to go back again. So you have apps and notifications. So you've got your recently opened apps and so on here, your time spent in apps, notifications, default apps, app permissions, and so on. So that's pretty much it in there. Our battery indicator here. So you've got battery saver, adaptive battery, battery percentage. I like to have that on, so I'm going to put that on there. And they also claim you can get 15, if you charge for 15 minutes, it has an adaptive battery that will last up to 30 hours on one full charge. So pretty good. And you get 7 hours. You can get around 7 hours from a 15-minute charge, which is pretty excellent. So that's pretty nice to see. So you have fast charge in there. Your display, so you have your brightness level, your night light, your adaptive brightness, your wallpaper, and your advanced. So if we go down here, you have the usual setup here: font size, display, screensaver, ambient display, new notifications, and the voice theme, auto rotate, and your sleep. We get down to sound. So here we have our usual media toggles here, like so. And we've got phone ringtones, so we're going to go into that and let's have a listen. So you can hear that there. Into your storage. So we've got 12.96 gigs used out of 64. You've got smart storage, your photos and video and so on, other apps, movie and TV, the usual setup there. Your security and location, you've got a fingerprint sensor on the back, which is fast, and we'll just show you that now. Instant unlocking, excellent. And you've got your location, our fingerprint setup and so on. And we're up with March on the last update. Your accounts, your accessibility, so that's just for people with reading or hearing impairments and so on. You have all that information here. You've got magnification, colour correction, colour inversion, large mouse and so on. The usual stuff you'll find in there, all there, pretty excellent. You've got mono audio and captions, and you've high contrast text. Your digital wellbeing app now, which is coming on all phones. So again, something to keep an eye on if you're too busy with your head stuck on the phone. Our system. So you've got your languages, your gestures. So you have the gestures here. So you have active edge, swipe fingerprint for notifications, jump the camera, flip camera, double tap to check phone, lift to check phone, prevent ringing, and flip to shh. So pretty cool. So we have a few gestures in here, and you've got your date and time, backup, advanced, and so on. So if you go in here, we're up on Android 9. Sign in as we said, reset options, backup, date and time, blah blah, the usual there. So we're on the last update there, which we've checked, and that's pretty good. So that's pretty much it in that department. So next up is the camera. So I'm just going to say yeah to all these now. So in the camera settings here, we've got panorama, portrait, camera, video, and more. So you have night sight, photosphere, photo booth, slow motion, lens, and settings. So we'll go into the actual camera settings here. So you have the usual toggles up on top here, your flash and your white balance, iOS, and all this kind of stuff. So if we'll turn it around like so, we have the usual motion here, and I want to go into more and go into settings and see what's on offer there. So you have your save location, camera sounds, Google Lens suggestions, gestures, grid type, photo, back camera, and front camera. So you've got 1080p HD, video stabilization, which is excellent. So we're going to go to the back camera photo resolution and check this out and what's on offer. So you've got 4.3, 12.2, down to 16:9, 0.9. pretty cool. And front camera, you've got 4.38 megapixels down to 69.2. So that's pretty cool. And for video, we have 4K at 30 frames per second. You've HD 1080p and HD 720p. And for the front camera, you've got 1080p, HD 1080p, 720 and 480 SD. You've got video stabilization and so on there. So that's pretty cool. So you've got the full featured camera there. And as I said, that's the options that's here. So you've got your panorama, your portrait, camera, video and more. And again, this will give you the night sight, photosphere, photo booth, lens, slow motion and so on. So you've got the full array of features that you would expect from Google and their previous Pixel device. So just a quick check on the speaker sound. I'm going to give you a quick listen there. We will turn on the internet, it might help. The first version of this, you can check it out, which was pretty cool. And we're going to go through this little quick unboxing and show you. So here you can block one side. So we will start this side, the dummy, with the doorbell and. But the speaker is very loud. So this is designed for Arlo products. So this will work with the first version of that. So that's pretty cool. So you get an app. So just to show you again. And you can see who's at your door and so on, which is excellent. So it's 100% word free. You have quick reply, pre-recorded messages. You have a phone call when someone rings. So that's pretty much it for the moment on the Pixel 3a. And yeah, it's got a lot on board. You've got AR and Google Maps. You've got basically everything there. You have your USB-C, your headphone jack, and you have plenty to toy around with here. Coming in at the prices coming in at. So we're going to get some camera and video samples and show you what they're like. And stay tuned for that. So that's the first quick look through the Google Pixel 3a. And stay tuned for more coming soon on techbuzzworld.com. And thanks for watching.